This video is for my mom in case the power goes out and she needs to get the generator going for herself, so that way we can have power to the house. I'm going to show you how to connect the generator from the actual plug to the house itself. I'm going to show you how to turn it on either manually or with the push start with the battery. I'm going to go step by step through it, except for like the very last part when it comes to switching the breaker over, because there's people that work in the house right now, so I can't really do that. So let's get started. So you'll see right here that it has the fuel petcock and a choke. Before you do anything, you need to make sure that the fuel petcock is in the on position, so straight up and down, which it is. And then that the choke is in the start position, which is going to be all the way to the left. So the choke is that right there. Come on, focus. This is the choke right here. All the way to the left, have a nice little click clunk. Now it's in the start position. Now, if the battery is not dead, which is right here, the battery. If the battery is not dead, you should be able to press the button right here for start, turn on, boom, battery is dead. So that means that you'll have to manually crank it up like a lawnmower from right here. So once it starts going, you're going to want to go back to the choke and slowly turn it to the right. And then while you're turning the choke to the right, if you hear it start to die again, you're going to want to turn the choke back to the left. It's going to, choke it and give it more fuel. But this is it running just fine, perfectly as it should, with the choke all the way to the right in the run position. See the choke all the way to the right in the run position. Now with the generator running, if you're ready to turn it off because the power is back on, you'll have to come back over here to where it has the push button, and you'll see how it says start and off. You'll hit off. We'll turn it off. All right. So here's our power cord, nice and long. Go ahead and stretch it out. All right, where is it at? So you'll see right here, this is our power cord. It's got the 4 prongs with one of them having a little hook on it right here. That's a keyed plug, so it has to go in a certain way. Now, there's 2 different plugs here. There's one that says AC 120/240 volt, and there's one that says AC 120 volt. Whenever plugging it in to power the house, you're going to want to always use the top port right here. I'm about to plug it in right now. And if you look at it, this little plug right here has a little notch in it for the key. So you just line it up and then you twist to the right. Once you twist to the right, give it just a small little tug. You see it's not coming out. The plug is connected and ready to be plugged into the house. That's how it should look right there. I'm plugging it into the house. It's going to come all the way over here. We're going to feed the other end under the fence. All right, here we are on the other side of the house. The plug's right here, the other end. Grab it. Hopefully somebody's helping you, so you can just throw it to them. Go ahead, pull it all the way out. Boom. It does have a little cover on it. Pop it off. So before we hook this up, we're gonna go over everything over here, but from this plug to the breaker. So we have our breaker right here, and then we have our external plug right here for the generator. So for the generator, lift it up, and you're gonna see it's the same as the plug, just on the other end. So it has the keyed lock right here. So you have to match it up with the plug right there. Let's see if I can get this one-handed. So if you look at the plug, you see it has a keyed notch. You gotta line it up. Alright, so it's in. Same thing, you gotta twist it. Boom. It's a little hard, you gotta push it in all the way before it lets you twist it. Twist it to the right, a little tug, not coming out. So this is it connected to the house from there. So at this step, the generator should already be running, full start, throttle. The choke should be all the way in the run position, not the start position. And then now that it's connected, come over to our breaker box right here. And we have our lockout right here. So this makes sure that whenever you have our generator breaker, which is this one right here, it's got the yellow stickers to identify, plus the lockouts in front of it so you can't turn it on. So ensure that whenever you have this on, you cannot turn on the breaker main power. So that way you don't backfeed power to the power lines on the outside. So anybody trying to fix the electrical lines don't get electrocuted. So to turn it on, what you'll need to do is, oh, first you'll need to turn the breaker to the main house off, which is the big one at the top, flip it to the left. Then you'll be able to slide this blocking plate up. After you slide that blocking plate up, you'll then be able to switch this breaker on to the left, and you'll be powering the house. Now with this blocking plate up, you won't be able to flip the breaker for the main power back on. That's the whole purpose of this. So again, to turn the breaker on for this, you need to disconnect the main power of the house, slide this plate up. Once you slide it up, you'll then be able to flip this breaker to the left and turn it on, and you'll be powering the house. It's that simple. Get the backup power going, even if good old Angel ain't here.